As I promised in the introductory video, I'm going to give you a short summary of each of the 6 exercises in the online course. The first exercise is how to make well thought out, balanced decisions that you won't regret. In other words, you're going to be certain that the decisions you make are the right ones. The second exercise has to do with mastering your own thoughts. Wouldn't it be great if you could manage your own anger, frustration, and anxiety? The third exercise has to do with formulating your personal mission statement. You know, there's really no leader today that doesn't have a personal mission statement. And it's high time you created your own. Now, if you already have a personal mission statement, that's great. But through this exercise, you can improve it and make it really much more clear and much more impactful. The fourth exercise has to do with programming our subconscious mind. Now remember, this course has integrated the latest knowledge about neurology and how the mind absorbs information and takes instructions. So this exercise is going to be particularly useful for programming your subconscious for the results you want. The fifth exercise has to do with creating your own future vision and plotting your course with the adequate flowchart and milestones that will get you there. That exercise is so powerful, it works like a GPS for getting you to the destination you want. The sixth exercise has to do with influencing others with ease. This exercise is founded on the great system of Aristotle that was created over 2,000 years ago, and it's still taught in the major universities all around the world. Wouldn't it be amazing to give yourself all these wonderful skills, these practical skills that will completely transform you as a person and as a professional? Certainly you can improve and have even more fulfillment where you are contributing and making a difference. Throughout my 20 years as a coach, a therapist, and a leadership trainer, I can tell you that if you don't locate and pinpoint your actual fears and anxieties, you will never be able to fully take charge of your life. At the same time, this will point us in the direction of our dreams and what it is we truly desire. Let me give you an example. Years ago, during the financial crisis here in Greece, I received several invitations. They wanted me to share about my life-transforming method that they had heard about. And the thing is, I kept saying no. And the reason is that I was really afraid that because Greek is not my first language, that I would be making mistakes live on air, and I would be judged by the audience and possibly even ridiculed, not be taken seriously. But I was doing interviews in the international press. People came to me from Al Jazeera and CNN to talk about the Greek depression and how people were committing suicide and being excessively dependent on pills. And at some point, the journalist asked me, "What are you doing, Dr. Agio? What are you doing to help the Greeks? What kind of therapy, what kind of initiatives are you doing to help the Greeks out of depression?" And that's when I felt really bad because I had nothing to answer. I realized that deep inside I had the deep desire to connect with Greeks. I immediately mustered up the courage and went on the TV shows. And it went really well. People responded so positively, so much that I was given the endearing name of positive thinking coach, positive energy coach. Many times we allow our fears to block us and we don't even realize it. We just say no to things, we avoid situations. But if we really connect, it's going to reveal to you your deep desires, your dreams, your true life purpose. the thing that will make you fulfilled in your life. So this is why I really love working with fears and insecurities, and my method is called From Fear to Freedom. This is my focus. And whether you're aware of it or not, you do have deeper fears. And that might be the missing link, the key as to why you are stuck somewhere in your life or you're frustrated. Are you like fed up of being stuck in a certain place? If you are, then you have come to the right place at the right time. Now let's talk a little about the key features of this online course. So the first thing is you have on-demand lecture videos that you will have access to for the rest of your life. These videos explain in detail, as if I were sitting in the same room with you, explaining step by step what needs to be done. Each module also entails a full PDF that you can download and fill in the blanks, just do the exercises even when you're offline. Third, you also will have access to a members discussion group. Peers like yourself, entrepreneurs, CEOs, professionals from all fields who have gone through this course and who want to share their experiences and help one another out. This course will give you clarity, direction, and self-alignment. This course will empower you to face your challenges with more certainty. This course will give you the tools to transform any fear and frustration into calm, confident self-leadership. Now that's inner freedom, and no amount of difficulties that you're faced with or obstacles will be able to touch that inner freedom. We'll go around and just share of your experience.
I feel much lighter. It was very illuminating, and I love the image of being in water too. And I'm just feeling much more calm than I was when we first got together. So thank you.
It helped a lot. I didn't think I would get into something like this. I thought I would just listen to a presentation, but I think it feels really good that some thoughts have been put into order, which I didn't want to admit or deal with before. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being open to your transformation.
Yeah, that's true. We became friends, with my ego, myself, my subconscious, and I did verify that, my deepest fears can become something useful. It's not an easy process, but I strongly believe that it's the most beneficial in the long run. So, yeah.
You feel a bit transformed? You've had some transformation during the session. A shift has happening in your mindset.
But it was very powerful, Alkis. Thank you very much. It is a very practical way to apply in daily life, but at the same time, when it comes to self-awareness, it is a very powerful tool as an individual to think how I can get it further. How can I also share this with other people in my life to just, make them get benefit from this? So I've been thinking also, how can I just introduce this to other people? They should know about it. They should know about Alkis. So I'm also at the other side thinking about this.
Oh, I see. You're thinking for yourself, but also for others. That's wonderful.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you very much. Even in a short period of time, it's unbelievable the impact of this exercise and the practice that we did together. So I feel really very good, by the way. I don't know if it is freedom, I don't know how to name it, but it is great to learn that we can change a narrative to an opposite way. And there are many areas that I can apply this for as an individual for my life.
Okay, who's next? Sharing?
practical thinking, a practical way of thinking in life. And when we finished everything and I took my notes, I was thinking, how can I teach this to my daughter? Because, you know, she's growing, and this is very beneficial learning for me. It's very useful learning for me. I will read your book, and then I'll share my notes first with my daughters. And thank you very much. It was a great session. Really practical.
Teşekkür ederim. Next, who would like to share now?
So, yeah, it was really nice to see the impact so quickly. And I was thinking to myself, okay, from the beginning to the end of the session, I feel quite different. But if I don't repeat this, if I don't teach this to myself, tomorrow is going to be the same. So first I need to encourage myself to change my way of thinking, and then cope with my fears in this new pattern.
Right.
And I really love the meditation because I had a chance to visit the places that I wasn't able to visit during the lockdown in the summer.
Took a holiday.
So
I
that
see.
was really nice. Thank you for
Thank
taking
you.
us there.
Wonderful. Good for you.
So I will always remember these three together. And on the other hand, it's always so beneficial to pause. I mean, it's very important, but it's very beneficial to reflect, to turn on ourselves with structured approach, not with unfair, fears.
That's what I like about the system. There's a protocol. It's a protocol.
Yeah.
You know, you go down a certain protocol, and it helps to structure self-reflection. Otherwise, you might get lost. You could go down some dark places. This just keeps it clean and easy to apply. So I'm glad that you benefited from that and were able to tap into your potential.
Before your session, I think it worked with me very well. Each of them gives some light and enlighten me.
Right. Wonderful. It's good to see that. Of course, you may forget, but you will. Every time you move up. Every time you move up a little, and you add more tools to your tool chest. It's about having tools, different tools. So each moment you say, this is good for the Alcestis method. This is good for this method. This is good. You begin to have more choice.
Thank you so much, Archibishop. And at the beginning of the session, I mentioned that I needed a method for self-leading. And I think it was a very good trade that I got what I wanted in a very short period of time.
Great. Yes.
Yeah. And secondly, when I'm just, observing everyone, we all have a smile on our faces.
Yes.
I mean, this is coming innately. So you put us a smile on our faces. And it is much appreciated, and it's something we need a lot these days.
Hallelujah, that's what I can say. I feel lighter myself. I feel that all of you've done really good work. I see the other comments from the other chat rooms. They're saying good work. Yes, it's working. It's working. I feel lighter. I see a lot of people with positive results here. So that's a wonderful feeling. Thank you.
It's wonderful to see you again.
You too.
Yeah.
You too, my loves. Take care. Either you're going to continue your life as you've been doing with the same thoughts, the same actions, and therefore the same results, or you're going to take the dive, invest in yourself, and start doing the online course. I think the answer is quite obvious. And just to remove any reservations that may exist still, I'm offering a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's right, you can have access to this course, and if for some reason you find that this course is not what you expected, or it's not bringing you closer to your goal of self-transformation, then you can have your money back. I look forward to seeing you on the inside of the Alcestis method.